I always end my videos, as those of you who've been around for a while and do follow me, you know I always end my videos with always remain hopeful, never hopeless, always remain optimistic, never pessimistic. Well, this video, I'm starting off with that, okay? You can't live a life without hope. You can't live a life without optimism. Now I know, I reject be positive. The reason I reject that is positive, you know, think positively, that kind of stuff is great for the moment. Well, be positive about this situation. No. If you're hopeful, if you live your life hopeful and not hopeless, that things will work out, no matter how difficult they might seem. How many things have you, think about this, just give it some thought. How many things have happened to you that you were absolutely certain were going to be awful, were going to be worse than ever, the worst thing that could happen in the world, and then it flipped and it became a positive thing. Things change, things always change, okay? If you say, there's no hope, things are never changing, and why be optimistic about that if this is the way my life's always going to be? You're finished. You bring that on yourself. Do you understand? You know, I'm not one of these new agey guys, as you know. You're manifesting it, you know, and this is what you're putting out into the world and all this nonsense, okay? But what you are doing, you're setting a mindset. You're setting yourself up for not being, you know, able to get through something minor because you just expect it to go wrong. You can't do that. There's always hope. You know, oh, like, I wanted to be a carpenter. I wanted to be an electrician. I wanted to be an auto mechanic. Yet you couldn't, you don't know the difference between a Phillips head and a screwdriver. Yeah, so you're not meant to do those things. So just because something didn't happen the way you hoped that they would happen, doesn't mean that something else isn't going to come your way. Just means you weren't suited to that. Or go out and get lessons. Figure out what the difference is between a Phillips head and a screwdriver are, and what screws go with what. Then maybe you can change. But if you're not meant for it, don't dwell on it. It's okay. Move past it. Find the things that you're suited for. Find the things that you're meant to do. Okay? And you go through life and just, when you say, it's never going to happen in my life. You don't know what's going to happen 10, 20, 15, 30 years from now. You don't know what's coming for you. You don't know the changes you can go through. You don't know what you can do for yourself. So don't give up. Never give up on yourself. Always remain hopeful, you know, about the fact that you can make your life better. You can get to do this. I've got clients that are just so hopeless and are very difficult to reach. My life has always been like this. My life is not good. Well, your life has always been like this. That's because the way you're thinking. You're thinking you're never going. You're a fatalist, and I've got clients that are fatalists. They just are absolutely certain, no matter what we come up with in our sessions, that it's never going to change. It's going, and then next thing you know, I'm getting texts from people. Oh, by the way, you said this, and I never remember. I apologize. This kind of comes through me. I just listen to the souls. You said this would happen, and it did. Well, what'd you do? You lived 8 months, a year, 2 years, whatever, knowing or thinking, not knowing, thinking things are not going to work out for you. Things are always going to be the way they are. Well, things never change, stay the same. Things always change if you want them to be. Yeah, I know the saying, the more things change, the more things stay the same. I don't believe in all that negative garbage, okay? I believe that everything changes, everything works out the way you want it to. You cannot wait for it to happen. You have to be proactive in making the changes. You have to, with my photography business, when I lost like 13 clients. Corporations were merging, people were moving out of the area. It was horrific. And I was a food photographer, mostly did some fashion. And so I turned to pharmaceutical. I changed to doing other things. And one of my people worked for me, one of my assistants said, you know how to dance. I said, what the hell does that mean? Well, when you lose something you lose a client, things aren't going away, you figure out how to make them different. So I had a choice, okay? Yeah, things got really bad. I had to shut the studio down because, you know, Westchester changed. So I had to change with the times. I'm still in business, I'm still shooting. Okay, so I had a choice, as I just said before. I could just fold up my tent, go home, never take another photograph myself, figure out another way to make a living, give up on my passion. My passion is photography, my passion is shooting art, and I shoot all kinds of art. You can find me on the internet if you want to see what I do. I just never gave up. Okay? You just have to go with the flow. When things change, you have to learn to change with them. All right? Now, I started off with always be hopeful, never hopeless, be optimistic, never pessimistic, and I'm going to end it here. But that's the way you have to live your life. But only one person can do that. That's you. There are other people that can help you see, where you need to go. There are people that can guide you. There are things you can do to train yourself to do things you think you might want to do. Just have some fun in life. Everything's a challenge. And if you look at the challenges, they're kind of fun because you beat them 9 times out of 10. It's going to feel good. Trust me. Okay, guys, have a great Sunday. Please, again, I'm begging now. I'm begging. This is hard. Please follow me, like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment. By the way, if there's something you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. I'll see what I can do. Have a great day, folks. Bye for now.